Hello friends, today we will learn how to tell time in French. So let's start with la, that means the hour. La minute, that means the minute. La seconde, that means the second. Now we will learn how to ask time in French. So it's quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? That means what time it is. Il est temps? Il est temps? That means it's early. Il est tard. Il est tard. That means it's late. Now in French, the minute and the hour are separated by H. And French doesn't use AM and PM time. In French is usually expressed on 20-hour clock. Well, the French doesn't use AM and PM. Time in French is usually expressed on a 24-hour clock. And you can use for AM, du matin, and from noon until 6 p.m. you can say de l'après-midi, and du soir from 6 p.m. until midnight. So you can see some examples here. Il est 7 heures du matin. Il est 7 heures du matin. Il est 7 heures. Il est 7 heures. That means it's 7 a.m. Il est 3 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 3 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 15 heures. Il est 15 heures. That means it's 3 p.m. Now, il est 6 heures du soir. Il est 6 heures du soir. Il est 18 heures. Il est 18 heures. That means it's 6 p.m. Il est midi. Il est midi. That means it's noon. Il est minuit. Il est minuit. That means it's midnight. Il est une heure. Il est une heure. That means it's 1 o'clock. For 2 o'clock, you can say il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures. And for half past, in English and in French, we will say et demi. Et demi. Il est 3 heures et demie. Il est 3 heures et demie. Il est 3h30. Il est 3h30. That means it's 3:30. Écart. Écart. That means a quarter past in English. And here is example of it. Il est 5h15. Il est 5h15. Il est 5h15. Il est 5h15. That means it's 5:15. Moins le quart. Moins le quart. That means a quarter to. So you can see the example of it. Il est 9h moins le quart. Il est 9h moins le quart. Il est 9h moins 15. Il est 9h moins 15. Il est 8h45. Il est 8h45. And here is one more thing to remember, that la liaison is coming between naf and r. So the sound of f will change into v. So it will be never. And if you will say neuf r, it will be wrong in French. So please be careful while telling a time in French. It will be never. And as you recall, so please be careful if you are telling the time in French. Il est 5h10. Il est 5h10. That means it's 5:10. Illicit 50, Illicit 50 or Illicit 10, Illicit 10. That means it's literally that means it's 7 minus 10 or it's 650. Illicit 50, Illicit 50 or Illicit 10, Illicit 10. That means it's 650. So by these ways you can tell the time in French. See you in next tutorial with some new topics. Thank you for now.